Hey guys, it's your girl Kizzy Rock, and yes, Kizzy Rock is my birth given name. Happy Saturday, happy quick second recording. Want to say hey to all my subscribers, new as well as seasoned. I got a word for you. Tap in. Happy Tuesday, guys. So listen, guys, I want to piggyback off of a conversation I was just having with a great friend of mine. She and I were just speaking about something, and I was like, girl, I'm gonna jump on really quickly and piggyback off of this conversation because it's so true. Make it make sense. My chosen ones. Well, we know what time it is. They got to make it make sense. Why is it the people that you've encountered in this lifetime, the people that God sent them to you, or vice versa, God placed you into their lives for whatever reason, um, this is relationships of all sorts. Make it make sense on why are they upset when you remove access, when you cut them off for not honoring, respecting, valuing, appreciating you. I'm so confused. Somebody got to make it make sense. It just doesn't make logical sense to me. Why are people upset at the other person for removing themselves for a lack of value on their part? This can even be similar to every time you turn your news on, which I don't watch the news, but there's some psycho who is hurting and harming a person for leaving them for their behavior. Make it make sense. I just can't logically, it just doesn't sit well in my spirit enough where I can really understand it. I just can't really grasp it. And maybe again, I can't grasp it because I know I will never be on that other side of things. Because if you're good to me, child, I'm going to lock you down so hard because I know how rare good people is. And I know the kind of times that we're living in, especially the times that are going to be coming up. You better lock good people in because you're going to need them. The average individual in this world, probably 95% of people in this world are selfish. They're heartless. They're cruel, they're narcissistic, and they don't care anything about any person except themselves. Okay, so we got a good 95% of these individuals, and God give you access to a 5 or 10% of the chosen ones. You would have to be a complete lunatic to risk, jeopardize, gamble with losing them. I mean, you couldn't have common sense. There's just no way. When you already know how the majority of the world moves out here, you encounter a rare individual. What in your mind doesn't click to say, I know this is rare. I know there's a potential of me losing this if I don't respect, honor, value, etc., etc. I just, for the life of me, I just can't understand it. But more than anything, I cannot understand how are you upset when someone makes a decision to leave you because your lack of. If it was me on the receiving end, I'm just gonna have to eat that. I'm just gonna have to really eat that and be like, you know what, Kizzy, you fool. You got bird brains, girl. You couldn't have common sense to have access to a 5 to 10% type of men out here that you know are rare, and you fumbled that for a dusty? So make it make sense. I'm a jeopardize losing a good man who got all kind of qualities that every woman is desiring to have, knowing these kind of men are rare. I'm gonna jeopardize that with a man who have nothing to offer to my life except stress. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Now I'm going to sit here and jeopardize that, fumble the good man to go and now have to deal with nothing but stress and sit home and wonder, and my mind is all over the place like, girl, you just lost a good man. And you know that kind of man is rare, girl. And you know the chance of you finding that again is almost to none, because God ain't gonna send you another chosen one when you fumbled the first one. The chosen one was really your test. Child, I would have to sit home and look in the mirror and just laugh at my own self. But would I be upset with the good value? Would I be upset with this man? No, I'm going to respect him more, right? I'm going to respect him more that he respects his self enough to walk away from me, even if he's feeling your girl. And oh, he will be feeling your girl. Period. But the fact that he's feeling me and can still walk away because he knows his value and he knows his worth. How do I have any entitlement to be upset with this man because he knows his value? That's just going to make me look at myself even more foolish. But I'm going to respect him. I'm not going to try to bombard his life and say, okay, I'm so sorry. I'm going to just stop playing with all the dusties who have absolutely nothing to add value to my life. And please just take me back. Please. I'm sorry I didn't see I'm sorry I didn't recognize. First of all, that's a lie, because you did recognize his value when you had him. So why am I sitting here trying to lie and be like, oh, I didn't recognize the value you brought in my life. I didn't recognize that you were a great person. That's a blatant lie. I know this man was fine. Well, that's not value, but I know this man had traditional values. I know this man was a protector and a provider. I know this man was a proven man, show up on time. I know this man had discipline, including sexual discipline. I knew that all along. But I thought because I had his nose wide open, he wouldn't leave me. No, he loved himself more than he loves me. And I got to respect that. And I got to live with that nonsense. But that should make me look myself in the mirror to say, you know what, Lord, if you ever in your life send me this type of rare person again, Lord, I'm changing my number. I'm moving to a different country. Don't fly no kites looking for me. Your girl is gone. I'm gone. You think I'm a jeopardize? Child, you think I'm a jeopardize a good person with all these lunatics out here running around? These low vibrational, low frequency, don't have nothing to offer to nobody. All they want to do is take, right? They're all selfish. They ain't trying to help nobody else. Child, you think I'm a jeopardize that for a chosen one? Make it make sense. But why you mad is the question. Somebody help me make it make sense. Comment and let your girl know. Somebody please explain this to me, because I really need somebody to help me understand. Why are you mad for somebody removing themselves out of your life because you didn't respect, honor, and value them? Go play with the mud ducks. Go play with the dusties. Go play with the bottom feeders. Like, make it make sense. Somebody. Anybody.